Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. This was inspired by Kimberly. I can't say her last name, so I'm not even going to try, but I have linked her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below. She is absolutely amazing. But I have sort of like changed it slightly, but this was based on the photo that I saw on her Instagram. So if you want to see how I created this look and want to see what products I use, then please just keep on watching. So I'm going to start by priming my skin with my Alborian matte cream. This airbrushes your skin, makes it like really flawless and just evens out your skin tone. So I'm just going to put this in the areas that I need it most. So that's in the centre of my face, sort of like the inner triangle. So under my eyes, nose, forehead and a little bit on my chin. For foundation I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 118. Now this is a matte foundation, so if you are oily this would be really good for you, as it does stay matte. So I'm just going to dot this all over my face and blend it out with my damp beauty sponge. I'm then going to take my 12 colour flash palette. This is the Makeup Forever dupe. I haven't actually used this before, but I have sort of like put my finger in to sort of feel how creamy they are, and they are really creamy, and they look like good pigmentation. So this is going to be kind of like a review on this because I haven't used this before, but this was just from Amazon. I believe it was £12, but I will leave it linked down below. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this is like. So I think I'm actually just going to go in with my finger to start with. I'm going to pick up this greeny blue colour, and I'm just going to like press it where I want it to be. Just using my finger because it warms up the product and it's sort of like, it's easier to blend out, I find. And then you can sort of have more control over it. This is like super pigmented and I'm so pleased. Like for £12, like it's just amazing. I think it's £12. I'll leave the link down below and the price next to it, but I'm sure it was £12. So I'm literally just pressing that where I want it to be. I'm going to do some maybe this side, in this area. Where I want the edges to be a little bit sharper, I'm just going to take some of that on a concealer brush, and I'm just going to sort of like mark out where I want the edge to be, because I want the edge to be quite crisp. And then just go back in with my finger just to blend out the edges. Just looking at her photo for reference of where to put the colours. Sort of just like dotted them in like random sort of places. And then for the pink, I just want to lighten this one up a little bit, so I'm just going to scrape some of that out and pop it on the back of my hand, just like that. And then I'm also going to pick up some of the white, obviously because I want to lighten it. And then I'm literally just going to mix them together on the back of my hand. These are so creamy. Like, I can't believe it. Like how cheap this was. And that the pigmentation is like so good. So that's the kind of colour that I want it to be. And I'm just going to pop this wherever she's got it. So she's got it going around the forehead. Sort of mimicking the blue a little bit. She's got it coming down quite far here as well. Slowly sort of like blend those together. Just so they sort of like merge into one and sort of blend really easily to each other. Then I'm just going to take some of that on a brush just to clean up the edge. We want to meet the blue and the pink together. Just sort of mimicking kind of on each side at the minute. I'm just so impressed how pigmented these face paints are. Like, I absolutely love it. They're so good. I'm just going to go back in with the blue just on this finger, just to kind of help blend them together. Just taking some of that white, and I'm just going to pop it, sort of, she's got like highlights places, so I'm just going to do that just to sort of like create a little bit of dimension, just to highlight and lighten certain areas up. Please ignore my nails, I know they're just disgusting. I forgot to take them off. Not gonna lie, I forgot. Okay. So you can see that's created like a highlight. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to put one here. And then I'm just going to drag that up over the lid as well. So I'm just going to take some more of that Acre blue, and she's got it so it looks like it's sort of like dripping down the face. So I'm just going to take that where the blue is, and she's got it just sort of, just so it looks like it's sort of melting. And I'm going to do the same with the pink as well. Then I'm just going to pick up some more of the white, and I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand. And I've picked up a tiny little bit of that yellow and put that on the back of my hand as well. And again, I'm just going to mix these together, just to lighten up that yellow just a little bit. And then I'm just going to place this sort of like in the gaps that I've left. So that's like the rest of the forehead, like down the nose. Looks like she's got it down the nose, just to create like maybe highlight or something. I'm not going to take it all the way to the end, sort of like try and meet up where the rest, like the mask is sort of like going over. So I'm just going to stop it there, and then I'll get a brush to sort of like sharpen up the edges. I feel like using your finger is like the easiest option to blend everything out, just because, like I said before, like the warmth of your finger will melt the products together, and it's so much easier to sort of blend out than it would be if I was using like a sponge or something. And take just that white and pop it over the yellow, just to, again, just to lighten it in places. Down the nose, just to be a little bit whiter and brighter. I'm just going to pick up that yellow, just to sort of sharpen up the edge. I'll just put some of the white on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to grab a spoolie, because I actually haven't got like a white mascara or any other like cream product. So I'm literally going to put, I've literally just dipped that in the spoolie, and I'm going to go over my brows with this, sort of like cancel them out kind of thing. It ties it all in together. It's quite cool. You know, the more I look at this look, it reminds me of when Desi Perkins did her melting ice cream look for Halloween. I think it was a couple of years ago. Was it last year? Can't remember when, but it was so good. And just looking at this kind of like reminds me of it. It's kind of quite similar. So now I'm going to set everything just so it doesn't slip and move around. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the Matte and Poreless. This is in just the shade Translucent. So I haven't actually used this before. Like to see how good it is. I noticed that this bit lifts up, I think. You like push this bit in, that's it. And then it has like a little sponge underneath, so it is good on the go because there is like a mirror under there as well. So this is good. So if it is good, this will be perfect just to pop in your bag if you're going on a night out and you know you need to like powder. It's quite handy if you have a little sponge. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to pick up some of that and just press it over the top. I'm using like a really light hand because I don't want to move it at all. Just literally tapping it over everything. You can go over the brows if you want to set your brows as well. Just going to blend out my lids just with my finger. And then I'm going to pick up some more of that powder and set my lids just so they don't move when I've got eyeshadow on. I'm now just going to take my Carnival palette by Be Perfect and I'm going to pick up this shade here. It looks white, but it's called Pink Me, but when you blend it out it gives like a pink sort of like reflect to it. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush and I'm just going to pop that on the inner corner of like my lid. Can you see it gives like a really nice pinkish, it's not like a pink, but it's just like a pink sort of like hue. Pop that into the inner corner just to like brighten it. I'm going to go into the shade Guilty, which is like a dusty pink kind of colour. And I'm just going to blend that right into the crease. I can't really see what she's done with her eyes because her eyes are open, but I'm just sort of making this bit up. I'm just going to pop that on the outer half of my lid space as well. And literally just going to blend that right out into the blue. I'm actually going to pick up some more of that Pink Me shade and I'm just going to apply that on the rest of my lid just to like brighten it up a little bit and just blend that into pink we just laid down. And then that's literally all I'm doing for the eyes. I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes. And then I'm going to take back that spoolie and pick up some more of that white face paint. And I'm going to put this on my eyelashes as white mascara. I know in Kimberly's picture she has black false lashes on, but I just prefer the white, I think, for me. I don't know, I think it ties in a little bit better with the whole look. I'm going to take this white eyeliner, this is NYX Jumbo eyeliner in Milk, and I'm going to put this in my lower waterline. Now for highlight, I'm literally just going to highlight all over on like the mask area. This one's by Makeup Revolution in the shade Radiant Light. It's like this really pretty, like pearly highlight. I love it, I used to use it all the time. I'm just going to grab a smaller fluffy brush and pick up some more of that highlight just to go down my nose. I'm just going to focus that in certain areas, so forehead. I just want the whole mask to kind of look pearly and sort of shiny, glowy. Just going to grab a pencil brush and pick up that pink Guilty shade that we used on our lid, and I'm actually just going to run that under my lower lash line. And then to finish off this look, she's got like pearls and sort of like little diamantes everywhere, but I haven't got pearls, but I've got these like diamantes. These ones do already have a little bit of sticky glue on the back of them, but you can always put a little bit of lash glue to help them stick for a little bit longer if you don't trust that they're going to stay on. So I think she just put them in like random places, so just gonna stick them. Trouble is mine are all the same size. She's got like different sizes, but it's okay, I can make it work. If you can get different size diamantes or like pearls or anything that's sort of like a little bit sparkly that look cute, then by all means get that, because I do think it would look a little bit better if they do vary in size, but this is all I have to hand, so I'm just working with what I've got. Not really copying hers exactly where she's put them, but I'm kind of roughly looking at where she's placed them and just putting them wherever really. Also, each side doesn't have to be the same, just literally put them wherever that you wish to put them. She's sort of like, I like the fact that she's got like small clusters and then she's got some spread out, you know, just in random places, wherever you think. Now for the lips, I'm going to take this lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Surprise Me. And I'm going to line my lips, but I'm going to overline my lips a little bit. And then I'm going to use this liquid lip by Morphe in the shade Sweets. And then I'm going to put lip gloss over the top. This one's by L'Oreal in the shade Never Let Me Go. So this is the final result. I all hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial inspired by Kimberly. I will leave her Instagram and her YouTube channel linked down below, so please check her out. She is absolutely amazing. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to click on the notification bell down below so you'll be notified every time I do new videos.